Oh, I would assume that this is not going to be on video. It's going to be all audio then, right? All right, what's going on, man? Well, I know Bethesda's always been the publisher ever since Doom 3. And when I watched the gameplay footage a couple times now, and the main thing that was running through my mind was whether they were going to take a new tonal shift in the franchise and go more action based, or are they going to kind of settle down to their horror, kind of adapt to that horror that they did in Doom 3. And to my surprise, they kind of did a blend of both. They took the action that was evident in the first two Doom games, and they kind of blended that with Doom Three's kind of atmospheric horror vibe. Um, Obviously, leaning a little bit more towards the action vibe to appease to the FPS kids out there, but I don't have a problem with that at all. Um, I'm just glad that they maintained a consistent tone with blending both action and horror. So that I really did appreciate. Well, I honestly don't care about multiplayer because the Doom franchise was never known for its multiplayer. The Doom franchise has always been known for that kind of old school gameplay, being the one man army carrying crap tons of weapons in your arsenal, kind of in the vein of Duke Nukem and Wolfenstein and stuff like that. So I would just be more concerned that they nail the campaign um, rather than do multiplayer. But I did pick up the BFG edition of Doom 3, and the multiplayer, albeit was a bit glitchy, it was fun at the same time. If you could just throw in little death matches here and there, I would be happy with that. But I think that what I've seen from ID Software, they're focusing a lot more on the campaign than the multiplayer. But not to say that I'm not looking forward to multiplayer, but I'm just looking more forward to the campaign of the game. Strange enough, I'm going to give you two examples. The first example is actually Doom 3, because the minute that this gameplay started, I got this atmospheric vibe because and this is all my personal opinion, I do think that Doom 3 is one of the best video games of all time because they nailed horror in such a way that you've never seen it before, using like minimal lights and minimal ammo throughout. And it seems to be the same way here. But um, the other example that I can give is much of recent was Wolfenstein: The New Order. Wolfenstein: The New Order was such a throwback to those classic first-person shooter games of that are long gone now. And there was no multiplayer whatsoever. It was just you and a campaign blowing Nazis' faces off. And that's how it's supposed to be. You focus so much on your campaign and your gameplay, you don't need to worry about anything else. So I think that it looks to me like Doom is doing just that. Honestly, if I was going to go into that discussion like at full length, I'd probably be here for about 4 hours, which I don't want to have to do that. So I'll just give you the quick shebang of it. I remember when they first announced that. I mean, well, this game's been in development since 2008. I'll just put that up on the table. So that it's I think Doom 4 is in my opinion, it's the quintessential example. It's the poster boy for development hell. They literally completed the game. They completed Doom 4 a while ago. And, right before they were about to, put the final touches on it, some head of command, really forget what his name is. He came in and his team came in. They looked over the game and they thought it was a complete piece of shit. So they literally hit the reset button in about 2012, 2013, somewhere around there, and they decided to go to a new route. So, I mean, I remember they announced that Doom 4 was supposed to come out the end of this year, but now it's apparently confirmed that it's supposed to be spring of 2016. So, I mean, I don't really know what to believe anymore because they said it was quote unquote major quotation marks on this one, be released officially, middle of this year, end of this year. Now it's the beginning of next year. And I mean, going back to your question, I would not, obviously, I would not like it, but I would not be surprised if they did such a thing. Star Wars Battlefront, end of conversation. There literally needs to be no other conversation about that. Like, I think the hype for that game should speak for itself. That's all I'm gonna say. So I'm definitely looking forward to Star Wars Battlefront. Um, that's gonna be the reason why I go get a PS4. I'll just say that.